my name is Flo and I'm here to give you a message from me to you about your dream. And I would just like to say that in all our dreams we have the most amazing messages from Spirit. And it's really important for us to listen to these messages because it can improve our lives in so many different ways and directions. Now let's move on to your dream. I'm going to talk to you about your dream about water inside or outside a house. I myself have been subjected to this dream, and it can be a bit worrying because some of these dreams just appear so vivid. And it could be that you are in your house that you currently own, or you are in a previously owned property, or you're in a property or house that you own in the dream but you've never seen before, and that's the one that happened to me. Anyway, I'm here to help you. So I want to first say, dreaming of water inside a house is quite an interesting dream from a psychology perspective. If we look at some of the famous dream psychologists such as Carl Jung, he believed that water is connected to our emotions. Spiritually, this is also correct. The most important symbolism of the dream is the water itself. If we think about water, most of our bodies are made up of water. And it's vital to drink water to survive. Water in dreams indicates our own subconscious mind and also the energy from within us and what we project on the outside. If you dreamed that you looked out of your window and you could see a flood, this is associated with your emotions right now. If the threat of the water was to come in your property or your home and there is water in your home, then you don't feel safe about how you are mentally feeling. It could indicate you are having a very hard emotional time at the moment due to some sort of external threat. Perhaps you were worried about the water entering your home. You are preparing your house for flooding, or you could see outside and water levels are rising. The dream is connected to your own responsibility. And it can also indicate you are carrying so much burden. This could be financial, as it's directly associated with your house. If we look at going back, years ago, I did a college course about business, and we look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The first thing that we need is our house, is to feel safe in our house, and dreaming that this house is being flooded or there's water gushing inside our house can indicate that you're not feeling secure right now in your home life. If you are feeling secure in your home life, however, it could be a projection of how you're going to feel in the future. The first floor, the ground floor of a property, is about your own conscious mind, and it's likely you're feeling some sort of threat. If the flood is on the upper floors, then this is about your spiritual development in life. The other important aspects I want to mention is to look at the house itself. Is the house, as I've said before, is it a house you are living in? If you dream of your house where it is near a river or sea in a dream, but in reality it's not, then this can indicate there is something painful on your mind. If you are single, it represents that you are unsure about a new love who is giving you perhaps mixed signals. It's important to look or remember the water consistency, which is a clue to your feelings. If it's murky, discoloured, it could suggest feeling overwhelmed. Something outside is out of control. Someone might be out of control, and it could symbolically mean that you are having emotions that are unresolved. And it could be due to a breakup, divorce, a move away from your property. When I was going through a breakup and my property wasn't secure, I did keep dreaming of water around my house and coming into my house. It never actually came in, but it was out of the window. A river was the tides of the river was all around my bricks of my house. But the weird thing was, I was in a house I'd never been in before. And if this is the case, an unknown house that is flooded in your dream can often indicate a move to a new home. In very small incidences, the dream of a flood around your home could be a premonition that there could be an event of flooding due to heavy rain, but it's very unlikely. I'd probably say 5%. If the water level outside keeps rising in your dream, this means a situation is going to get out of control. The advice here is to be less emotional and think logically and calmly. If in the dream the water did not come into the home and you remained dry, this is positive and means an outcome will be yours in the future. Remaining dry is a good omen in these kind of dreams. If you are worried, scared, anxious, crying in the flood, it could suggest your crying emotions. To get to safety or use a rescue boat or float to remove yourself from the danger of a flood in your or near your house is another positive omen. If you dream of your own home being flooded that you live in right now, it represents purely your emotions. You're probably overwhelmed by your emotions about a family situation. If you could see your childhood home, it probably has something to do with your childhood and your family. Perhaps you're repressing your emotions about a certain matter, but they haunt you in your dreams. Or you will forget about something that happened a long time ago and it keeps coming back into your life. A flooded home in dreams is often interpreted as a negative sign. However, I don't believe it is. It's a simple representation of your personal struggles and what you're facing in your waking life, probably something related to your past and your family. You might also be experiencing conflicts with a family member or have some negative feeling for a family member. If the water was withdrawing away from your house, it represents a lost battle against a family member due to changing or challenging circumstances. If you are cleaning up after the flood, it denotes the effort you put to deal with your own inner child and heal from your difficulties that may arise in the future. To have a ruined home due to floodwater is a sign of up-and-coming conflicts or tensions. This is a dream, in a nutshell, that warns you about a possible escalation of issues with part of your life that you are avoiding. My advice: to confront your own thoughts and feelings about others. It won't go away without facing things first. Your dream might also highlight intense emotions and you're feeling somewhat overwhelmed. Floodwater can take many shapes and forms. It could be lakes, rivers, particularly the sea, and indicates the waters of the mind and above all the collective, which is in dream psychology. So thank you very much for listening. If you want to check out more about dreams of floods inside or outside your house, check out my website Auntyflo.com. God bless. Goodbye.